Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review of Devil's Reign Spider-Man #1. This is a one-shot tie-in to the current Devil's Reign event that is being published by Marvel Comics. Let's take a look at the creative team, and then I'll get you caught up on Devil's Reign and everything you need to know about this comic. So this is written by Anthony Piper with art by Zay Carlos, colors by Erick Arciniega, letters by Joe Caramagna. This all takes place before Amazing Spider-Man issue 86. Now, a few things. I'm not currently reading the ongoing Spider-Man, so I don't know what's going on in issue 86. All I know is that I have been reading Devil's Reign. Last time we saw Ben Reilly, who is the Spider-Man at this time, he was caught by the Thunderbolts, put in jail, beat up, rescued by the Fantastic Four, or the two of the Fantastic Four, Johnny and the Thing, and then he was left to heal and kind of go back to do what Spider-Man does. And here we kind of see that on the art. I will say I really like the premise here of Ben Reilly just kind of having he's had a rough day, he's had a rough night, he's trying to lick his wounds, go back. But in this specific issue, as if it weren't enough, all the stuff that he's already been through, the newly returned Rose, who is a villain, I believe he's the son of Kingpin. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but he has Spider-Man in his crosshairs and wants to prove that he's better than his dad, so the Kingpin. It's pretty interesting that Rose hires these like thugs for hire, kind of, that you can kind of see here. To capture Ben Reilly and bring him back to jail, to do what his dad and his forces couldn't. Right, as you may or may not know, Fisk is the current mayor of New York. He has outlawed superheroes, custom vigilantes. He has his own force with the Thunderbolts, which is made up of villains. So that's the current event ongoing in New York. That's what's happening. I really want to say I had not read much of this artist, Zay Carlos, but I really like their style. It's very stylized. I love any Spider-Man with the big eyes. I think that's one of the things you really need. But you can also kind of tell in the body language that he gives to Ben Reilly that he's tired, he's been beaten down. But then also we have a really cool shot here. And this is probably what I love the most about Spider-Man, these type of shots, like him swinging through the city with just, it looks like he's got purpose, right? So this issue was a lot of fun. It's not super necessary for the Devil's Reign, so I will say that up front, because I don't, there's only so many comics we can buy. So if this is something you could put on your budget, it's just a fun one shot. You get to see the Rose, who's a character I was not very familiar with, and also because I'm not reading Spider-Man, this one shot, which is an encapsulated story, gives me a little bit of Spider-Man that I'm not getting in my weekly pulls. So I recommend this if you want to dive deep into the events of Devil's Reign, which has been very fun. Ben Reilly definitely sounds very different from Peter Parker Spider-Man, which is, I think it's a very difficult distinction, because most writers just want to write Spider-Man, and they sometimes tend to write him as Peter Parker, but Ben Reilly is very different. Also, the lettering team of Joe Caramagna does a very interesting thing where there's narration from both Ben Reilly and the Rose, so you can kind of see their different word bubbles. They have a different tint, which is very easy for the reader to kind of follow in those parallel conversations or narrations that are going on throughout the issue. So, like I said, I recommend this if you want to dive into Devil's Reign, or if you just need a quick dose of Spider-Man without fully diving into the Amazing Spider-Man title. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you picked it up. Let us know how you're enjoying Devil's Reign, all that stuff. So yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned, because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV reviews, movie reviews, all that stuff here on the channel. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.